Welcome everyone to another short tutorial on joint pathologies of the human body with Dav Jones Yoga. Today I'm going to be sharing another video which helps cover the region of the neck and the shoulders. I've already done an existing video, this would be part 2. This is going to look mainly at the area between the shoulder blade and the shoulder blade itself. So we're looking at typical muscle tissues like the upper trapezius or the trapezius muscle and the rhomboids. Now, this is going to be ideal for those people out there that has kind of chronic ongoing kind of neck and shoulder ache. And it's really, really helpful just to apply these stretches throughout your day, especially if you work on a typical 9-to-5 job behind a desk and anything in regards to this hunched postural position. Now I'm going to share with you a little bit of theory, what is worth knowing, and just behind the concept of how kind of muscle structure works and resting tone of joints. So for instance, if we are in a posture for most of our day, something imitating this position where the shoulders are rounded, then we're going to have what is known as a chronically long muscles at the back here of the shoulders, between the shoulder blades. Of course, it's going to be the opposite at the front of the chest. So all these chest muscles at the front are going to be in a short position. Now, these muscles here at the front are going to find it very difficult to stretch, and these muscles at the back are going to find it very difficult to shorten. Now, if we want to kind of alleviate any kind of discomfort that some might experience here in the front of the chest, we've got to first off stretch these front muscles. That will help then relax the long tissues, the muscles at the back, giving us the ability to recorrect our posture, to allow the resting tone of our joints in the shoulders to make more of a, or create more of a neutral position, which will then limit any acute and chronic existing pain that you might experience here in the upper body. Okay, so these two simple stretches just to open up the chest are really, really helpful. You could do them anywhere. You could lie on the floor to do them. You can do them against the wall. We're going to be looking at stretching the two main pectoral muscles here, the pectoralis major and the pectoralis minor. Stand up, bring the left foot forward and the right foot back. For those out there that practice yoga, you'll see this is similar to a warrior one position. So we're going to take the left arm back, create a fist with the left hand, and the thumb side, the index finger side of the fist, presses into the wall. And you'll see that my arm is roughly about the height of the shoulder. And you're going to push the fist into the wall, and the vector, the direction of the force here, is you're trying to pull this fist towards this front left knee. And what you'll experience here is a stretch along the top side of the chest, leading into the front of the left shoulder. Just give yourself about 5 breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Finish your next breath. In through nose, out through mouth. Release the arm. So just a reminder there, I breathe in, I fill up on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, I try to pull the hand forward. Yeah. Okay, so that's would be targeting more of the pectoralis major. That's the big chest muscle that most of us have heard of. Now we're going to target the smaller muscle. You could say it's brother, it's sister, the pectoralis minor. That crosses ribs 1 to 3 and attaches to the coracoid process in the shoulder blade. We're going to do this stretch now on the floor. So you lie on the belly, bring one arm to a 90 degree. So you'll see here that my elbow is just a little bit higher than the shoulder. That's important, so make sure you find that alignment. And then with the left leg, so I have my right arm forward, left leg steps over the right thigh. As you twist the body to the left a little bit, you can rest the head on the mat.
And then once you're in this stretch, stay here for up to 5-6 breaths. Again, I'm inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth.
Come back onto the belly. Release the stretch. Come up into a seated position. Okay, once you've done both of those types of stretches for both arms, you may have noticed that maybe one arm was particularly tight compared to the other, depending what stretch you're doing. I would work on perhaps stretching that more intense side a bit longer than the opposite. Once you've completed both stretches for both arms, then we're going to work on trying to shorten the rhomboid muscles, and those are the muscles that join between the shoulder blade. And this will hopefully then allow the resting tone of the shoulders to draw back and to give that much needed space here to the front of the chest. Okay, bring the hands to the back of the head, interlace the fingers. From this action, then draw the elbows as far back as they will go. Now, as you're in this position, you may notice that some of us start to arch the spine. This is quite a common position. Not to say that it's wrong, but for today, we want to focus on keeping the front ribs down. So what we're really trying to do here is isolate the movement to the rhomboid in between the shoulder blade. Okay, hold it there, and then see if you can lift the hands away from the back of the head. And then hold for 3. Really try to keep the hands away from the head, draw the elbows back. 2. And 1. Okay, rest the arms. Now what you should start to feel as you do that action is the shoulder blades draw together. Once you release the exercise, you'll start to feel that the muscles in between the shoulder blades actually start to feel as if they've awoken, typically. Okay, so option 1 there was then hand to the back of the head. Option 2, very similar position. I'll do this facing, with my back facing you. So we bring the hands up to about a 90 degree. You could call this cactus arms. Same awareness with the front ribs, so draw them down. You'll feel a bit of a tone in the belly. Keep the head gazing at the horizon. And then from here, breathe in. And as you exhale, just draw the elbows back, feel your shoulder blades draw together. Again, keep front ribs down. You squeeze shoulder blades together to the best of your ability. And then bring the elbows forward a bit. You can bring the forearms together, palms together, and then slowly, again, draw the arms back. See if you can bring the shoulder blades to squeeze together. Do that a few more times. Palms come together, elbows together, and then slowly shoulder blades together, elbows draw back. Just do one more. Palms together, elbows together, shoulder blades together, elbows draw back. Okay, just release the hands on the legs, and just those simple movements can start to then recorrect or readjust the posture of your body and just give you in that more space in the chest and reduce these sort of somewhat consistent neck, shoulder pain areas that we sometimes find ourselves experiencing on a day-to-day basis. I hope you found today's video useful. Please feel free, as I mentioned at the start, to check out the neck and shoulders of part 1. This is the part 2. Combining both these videos is really going to help you kind of get back the true functioning, the nice open breath that you deserve for your bodies. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much.